we're back. We are back. We are back. Can't wait. Can't wait. Just can't wait. 10, 9. Hey, come on. Come on. We're back. We're back. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We are back. Guys, listen, I don't know what the heck going on. Okay. I just don't know. I don't know, but I've been told streets of the pay will go. Listen, guys, I don't know what's going on with the camera, but for the sake of um the brand per se, I'm just going to stay on here just for a little bit longer, just see if anybody comes back. But um I left off talking about um getting rid of the middleman in whatever business endeavors. Listen, the middleman is there for only a period of time that you have to establish a personal relationship with the main said person or said business, because a lot of times, and I'm only going to harp on this for a little bit longer, the middleman does not have your best interest at heart. Normally the middleman is getting a cut or some type of back end connected to what you got going. And listen, when you have a middleman involved in a situation, the middleman is really a crutch for a lot of us. Now there are some business deals and some transactions where you do need the middleman. You need a middleman. You need someone in, you know, from the connection from you to, because some people won't deal with you. They will deal with the middleman. Um, but what I want to say, you have to make sure that you, whatever business endeavors you are involved in, whatever relationships you are involved in, when it comes to any type of business, any type of anything, you have to get, listen. And there is one thing, there's a difference in between you getting people to establish the relationship or get information for you, but there has to be a point in the time where you yourself must be definitely involved in the business of the business. You have to be involved in the business. You got to be in the business of the business. uh and listen, at this point, at this time in our lives, we must get out of sending messages. This is another form or a sense of the middleman. We are sending messages through people to get to people, and your message is not authenticated the way you sent it. Let me say that again. Your messages are not authenticated the way that you sent them out to be. Like, y'all hear what I'm saying? Do y'all understand what I'm saying? So from personal experience, and maybe this is a good thing that I don't have the viewers that I normally have, because some of y'all might be middleman, or some of y'all might be using middleman, and you don't want to stop using your middleman because you don't want to sever or you don't want to jack up your relationship. But some of us, listen, you just got to let the middleman go, because you sending the message to whoever you needed to whoever said business, the message doesn't get there as authentic as if not. Again, in certain situations, you need a middleman. You need a I don't know if I'm using the words right, and I don't never act like my vocabulary is so out there. I don't know if this you need a liaison, if I will, someone to, or you need an advocate. Jesus is our advocate to the Father, right? He's our advocate to the Father. He's our connection to the Father. But listen, once you get to the Father, now I ain't gonna say nothing crazy. Once you get to the Father, you have direct connection to Him. Now remember, the Father, Son, Holy Ghost is one. So you don't have to just, now you don't bypass Jesus, but you have that connection to the Father, right? So I want to use the same transition as you, as the person, the middleman, and then who you trying to get to. So when you have that connection, and this is all about relationship, you have to build relationship with people. Okay, you have to build relationship with people. Who's a uh what's going on, Miss Pugh? How you doing? How you doing? I appreciate you. I appreciate you as always. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Kirsty Cart, what's going on? Yeah, matter of fact, Miss Pugh can tell you, getting ready for anniversaries, getting ready for programs, hiring people for sound. You can't talk to the middleman when you listen. That middleman ain't gonna get the information, you know. Uh how many of y'all know what I'm talking about? You say, well, hey, how much does such and such charge? And they say, well, let me go ask them for you. I'll go check the situation out for you. And they don't give the proper prices, or they don't tell all the information that you need. I know Miss Pugh dealt with that before. I done dealt with it before. I had to learn that, listen, if I want to know something, I'm going directly to the source, especially if I have a relationship with the person. So again, I just want to expound. I want everybody to understand, you know, you got to get rid of, be your own middleman. Do your own research. Once you get that connection to where you're going, you have to eliminate. And I'm gonna say, yeah, uh, and put it like this: here. Next time you do a business venture, or you have to do a contract, or you do anything business wise with somebody, what you do is, if you using this middleman, Mike C. Adams, what's going on? Mike, oh, I know Mike can tell you, dealing business and trucking, you better, it's good to have a middleman, but you better have a direct connection to what you're doing. Because the middleman will leave you hanging. You mess around and be out on that road, and you don't talk to these brokers or these businesses personally. Where you going, you be there and ride 4, 5, 6, 7, 14 hours for nothing. Cause somebody said, or either you be done ride all this long way and you don't get paid the actual amount that you thought you was supposed to get paid because you dealt through the middleman. Yeah, sometimes we just got to listen. We we have to get out of the middleman mentality, which is really where you don't want to do the work. You you just don't want to do the work. You want everybody else to do the work for you. We got to get out of that middleman mentality. Listen, I'm the person. Charlene Johnson, hey, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Charlene Johnson. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy, I think she said 57. Hey, you doing good for 57, Charlene. That's real good. I didn't think 57, Charlene. I would have thought 47. I didn't know 57, but hey, that means God been good to you. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But again, uh get rid of the middleman. All right. And I ain't gonna hop on that too long. Yep, 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 yep. Yep, and Charlene, I've been knowing. Well, our family's been knowing Charlene for many moons now, especially in the singing and all that. And Charlene is now officially family because if I'm not, Andrea is your cousin or niece. Well, either way, she's by marriage. She is connected to the family real good through my brother married her family member. I think Andrea's your niece. Is Andrea your sister or your niece? Let me see. Yeah, niece. Okay, yeah, yeah. My sister-in-law Andrea is her niece, so she is married into the family. Christina, what's going on? Riskita McNally. Good morning, Christine. Listen, I want to know what you listen. Charlene, Mike Adams. I need y'all to help me with this. Am I true in saying that we have to get rid of the middleman when we're having when you dealing with, the middleman don't always have your best interest. Listen, let me go back just in case some of y'all kind of late on this thing, right? You have to establish your own relationship with said person, said business. You have to a certain degree. From the first introduction, you may need a middleman to get you to where you have to go. But after a while, you have to break away from this middleman. And listen, I'm gonna just tell y'all from experience. I'm gonna just set the scenario. Okay, dealing in podcasting and dealing in advertisement, right? You know, you can say, hey, we have such and such, my wife does the show. There's a certain time that I always reach out to everybody who's dealing with the sponsorship. Hey, are we gonna do this? We're gonna run this, we're gonna do that. And if you're dealing with a middleman, and see, the middleman can make you be dependent upon them, and they don't even have the real power in the situation. It's the person that they talk to that has the power. But when you can't get answers, or you have to keep calling and begging and, hey, so what's this, boom boom, and then you get put in the bind where you have to go ahead and make a decision. Now you make a decision because time has either run out, or you used to dealing with the middleman to get to the real man. Now you have already put forth what is going out. Now you find out from the main man later when you get a phone call, or you reach out to them for, let's just say, for payment, or for, oh no, well, such and such was supposed to tell you that we wasn't gonna do this, so we gonna change up to such and such. Boom, boom, boom. They're like, oh well, I called and they didn't say, or either they told me that they was gonna get back with you. Now it's almost like a, okay, well, who telling the truth? Somebody ain't telling the truth. Somebody lying. Somebody ain't doing the boom, boom, boom. Now you are straining the relationship with your bank. In other words, now you straining the relationship with the man. Listen, middleman, and I'm gonna tell you, and it's always something attached that the middleman is getting something for free from you, and probably added bonus from the other person. Y'all better listen to what listen. I'm gonna tell you, when y'all getting these jobs, when y'all putting in these applications for these jobs, and you telling somebody to put in a good word for you, if you can walk into these people's office after that word, you need to get these people on the phone. Oh, such and such said that she gonna speak for me. Such and such said that she gonna talk. Well, such and such said that, and then next thing you know, such and such cousin or somebody else got the position you looking for. Such and such ain't really such and such ain't told nothing. Such and such ain't told your credentials. Matter of fact, such and such didn't even mention it to the person. Now, mind you, I will say we do need middlemen in certain situations, but we have to get away from depending on the middleman to have your best interest in heart. Even if it is your family and friends, you have to get away from the middle man. That's enough on the middleman. Unless somebody got a comment, let me check my comment section. Nobody talking about middleman, because a lot of y'all got middleman that's in your family. You don't want to get rid of them. They ain't no good for you. All right, money, money making. Listen, me and my wife, we always, she be talking about how many uh oil places are going up now. The 5 minute oil changes places, and I talk about this periodically, but I want to bring it back up. Talk about the coffee houses going up, and the car washes that's going up. And Mike C. Adams, if you're still on here, man, you can vouch for, anybody can vouch. I've come to the conclusion that the way to make money in today's society is to do something that everybody wants and needs, and but they just too lazy to do. They don't want to take the time out to do it. Now, if you can imagine, if a 15-minute oil change costs you, let's just say 60, 75 to $100, depending on your making model, especially guys. Now, this is mainly towards the guys, you know. But nowadays, Mike, we don't even want to change our own oil. We listen. You can go to the part store and probably get the filter, the oil, everything you need for about $30, $40. If that, get you a jack, get you a couple wrenches, going down there, click, 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 drain the oil, boom, boom, boom. Or you can be on your way to work, on the way to your mama house, on the way out of town, on the way, and just pull up to a facility, and they charge you 75 to $100. And I don't think we really realize how much where you can spend $34 here, well, save $34 here, $34 there, to where that adds up. Yeah, it's just convenience. Instead of making coffee at your house, it's a million coffee shops on the side of the road somewhere. Listen, it's tell you the truth, when Starbucks came out, okay, McDonald's had their coffee, Hardee's had their coffee. These are the normal breakfast places that always have, coffee. So there wasn't too many places, even fast food, breakfast places, you couldn't go and get coffee. But when Starbucks came out, I was like, man, they don't. Starbucks is the coffees of all coffee. Starbucks was far and near, but now you can almost find a Starbucks within by every 3 to 4 mile radius now. But man, they all kind of coffee shops just popping up out of nowhere. They are they are making money because of your and and have we made ourselves lazy? Listen, we don't even want to shop. Listen, me personally, let me talk about me. I ain't gonna talk about y'all. I don't want to. I don't like going out in the store shopping. I go to Amazon, Shein, Temu. I go to these places in a minute. What's going on, Evangelist Tucker? How you doing? Appreciate you. Appreciate. Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. Listen, Miss Tucker, she deal with catering food. I know many times she has probably catered food, cook food for people, and they probably was just too lazy to cook it themselves, and they paid her to cook. Christina said, she said, guilty Amazon. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get something from Amazon today. I don't feel like the hassle. You think Amazon just came up with that idea out of the blue? He said, listen, if I can, if I could just buy up everything, if I could just get, you know, uh yeah, I mean Walmart. Y'all remember it was Walmart, Kmart. Kmart got lost in the sauce because Kmart doesn't have. Walmart said, well, instead of them having to come to me just to get clothes or just to get uh uh this and that, let's put the whole shebang. Let's put everything a one-stop shop facility. A one-stop shop facility. Yeah, yeah, Mama Tucker says exactly. Which listen, and it's a benefit for you. It is. It's a benefit for you. Now, going back to this middleman, Mama Tucker, I know you can tell me somebody when you negotiating prices, you need to talk to the people about how much you charge. Cause let me tell you what this middleman to do. Let's just say I'm gonna just use this number. You charge $100 for something. This person to tell them, oh, well, they charge 150, especially if the money transaction to the middleman, because they want to get $25 to $50 off the top before they render the service. Now that's what you call being a manager or an agent. Now that's the only time that's your middleman. If somebody is a direct representation of you. But if you can bypass that, y'all better get rid of these middlemen. I'm telling you right now, get rid of them. Now you don't burn your relationships, but you just don't get rid of the. Listen, let me get back on this. Make this all these food trucks that's popping up all over the place. Why you think food trucks are getting more business now? People ain't even worried about getting a restaurant. People ain't worried about getting a restaurant no more. People just getting these food trucks. They making their money Monday through Saturday, if not Sunday. Have a line standing out the door. They don't have much overhead. They don't have light bills. They ain't got to worry about internet. They ain't got to worry about water bill. They got everything they need right there. And it is a convenience to us because we don't want to cook. I'm talking truth. I know I'm right about it. We don't want to cook no more. It's quicker. And we use this here. What's going on, Miss Lynn? I mean, excuse me, Mr. Young. We don't want to cook no more. It's just convenient. Or I get something on the way. It's all about convenience now. Whatever services you are thinking, if you want to start a business, now listen to me carefully. If you want to start a business, you must provide something for the people that they don't want to go get themselves. They don't want to take time to do themselves, or you can help them with, or make it. Listen, I'm gonna just be honest, or make it seem like you helping them. You know, at my fitness workout yesterday, some of the ladies was talking about the place called K Spot or K Pot. It's a Korean buffet off of uh over there in Irmo area. And where they bring you the food and you cook it yourself. And one of the guys said, my buddy Mr. Patterson said, "What? You mean I go to them and it made sense because the experience you get, it's a good experience. I mean, whatever you order, they bring it out to you in abundance and you can cook it yourself right in front of you." And he said, "Well, man, if I got to cook it myself, I might well." And I was like, dang. And it made sense. It was like, yeah, so really, so they don't even have to cook the food. But I'm gonna come here, I'm gonna pay for the food, and they gonna bring it to me, and I'm gonna cook it myself, and I'm gonna eat it, and then I'm gonna pay for it and go home. But you're paying for the experience. I get listen, guys. I'm telling you, is put it like this: here. Everything that you got going on in your life, as far as paying something for, I want you to think: can I do this at home? When it comes to your food, when you just listen, is it is this something that I can do? And I just don't. I think America has become just very, very lazy now. We have come very, very lazy now. I tell you what, I'm gonna find something else that y'all don't want to do, and I'm gonna make money off y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I'm gonna make money off you. That's where your money come in at. You listen, find something that people don't want to do themselves, and you provide the services for it. I guarantee you, you'll be successful. These catering business, like like now, if I want a Sunday dinner, me and my wife, we didn't listen. We ain't even got to leave out the house. We can place an order right now. There's a young lady. She has uh a business where, as long as you make your order 6 o'clock the night before, your food will be there the next day. You listen, it's and she's doing well in her adventure. Matter of fact, I was gonna I meant to order something. Look at this. See, I'm telling on myself I'm being late. I meant to order something from her last night, but I end up eating what I would have ordered today. I ended up eating that last night. Yeah, yeah. Perfect example. TL said it right here. I saw a remote control lawnmower. Yeah. And you know what happens? At first, those things are expensive. You might see one, two neighbors in the neighborhood that got the fancy car, the remote control. Y'all remember when satellites first came out? People had them big old dish satellites in the backyard. Ain't too many people had them. Then all of a sudden they start popping up everywhere. Then all of a sudden they start getting the smaller dishes, and you had Dish Network and Net TV does and .com. Then they started running that cable. Then the Ethernet. They just made it more convenient. You know. Then all of a sudden, those big old those big old satellites that was $1,200. Now they 1995. Now everybody got it. You know, convenience, man. Convenience sells. I gotta cut my grass the old fashioned way. I need to smell like listen, I cut grass, I think for the last time this year. I cut grass yesterday and I was tired. We had an awesome workout at 312 Lower Street uh at the Riverfront Park. And I got home. I told my wife, I said, I think I just need to go ahead and cut grass. I believe I was trying to hold off because I want to get that last grass cutting for the year. And I ended up having to cut it lower than I wanted to. And I did it that way because I wanted to make sure most of the bad grass that was in there definitely dies out. Plus, I want to put one more application. I don't know if I want to do winter ride or just some Milo fertilizer just to keep it nice and rich. But you know, and even with that, I probably could even though I probably could say TL, hey man, I need you to come over here because TL do pretty good on his yard. He tightened up pretty good. Captain Farmer, I see you back. Thank you, thank you. He tightened up his yard pretty good. Matter of fact, I got some bushes around the perimeter of my house, and I've been saying it for the past 2 years. I'm gonna cut them down. Reason being, we found a snake, big old black snake was up in the bushes, and I can do it. I don't have I don't need a real big chainsaw, but literally just want to find some because of for the convenience. I want somebody to cut those bushes down and haul them off. And you know what? Somebody probably gonna make $200-300 or whatever doing what I could do myself. I could cut them down, throw them things on, but I don't want it. So this is the perfect example of what I'm saying. You can make money as long as you find something that other people just don't want to do. A lot of people don't want to cut their own grass. A lot of people don't want to wash their own cars. I can take and listen, this was getting me now about these car places. You take your car through these car washes, and yeah, you got a monthly subscription. Seem like the first couple of times you get your car to go through those car washes, you just pull up, boop, and the gate come up, man. Them things clean your car or truck good. After about the third or fourth time, man, them things don't be doing no good on your stuff, man. How many of y'all got the places where you can just drive your car through? You got the little thing in the mirror, and you ain't got to pay for the car wash. How many of y'all got that? Now I can guarantee you. I can guarantee you right now. Get out and look at that car. When you pull up and start vacuuming out, yeah, they got free. Listen, free vacuum. Oh, what a convenience. So okay, so if I pull it, get the free vacuum, then I might as well go ahead and wash my car, even if it's just $8. It's free, you know. But again, most of y'all, whoever's spending money on these car washes through these, you got your membership. I guarantee you, there ain't enough armor all on your tire. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. Everybody, real quick, do this for me. Everybody who's on here, I don't have a lot of people on here, but just type @follows in the comment. @follows in the comment. Type @follows in. Yeah, but you're gonna make your money from the convenience that you provide, from the laziness of us, the things that we don't want to do. Believe me, that's how people making their money. He said, "Nope, don't have membership to watch." Listen, hey, bro, you got plenty of time. you got plenty of time to wash a fleet of cars. You got big ups to my guy DA, my brother Dwayne Agassiz, man. He's on a journey right now. I really applaud you, man. You got one more week till you can get you a treat. All right, one more week. I can't wait till that day, man. I tell you, I hope they allow hollering in that facilities, because when you get the flexing up there, Doc, I'm gonna be like, squeeze. Yeah, my bro, he gonna be in a fitness competition flexing his muscles, man, and they probably gonna kick me out. I'm gonna just tell you now, they gonna kick me out. I'm a squeeze. I'm like, don't breathe, squeeze. That's my bro, man. Yep. Listen, he said, I'm all gonna sling off. Yeah. Listen, when you go to these places, I'm all be slinging all off. So what I did, and I'm gonna tell y'all, and I'm confessing. I hope that the car people, none of them. And don't y'all go tell them. When I go to the car place now, they provide air freshener, window cleaner, and they provide Armor All. Now listen, again, when you go through the machine, all this is supposed to be done. I shouldn't need no more glass cleaner. I shouldn't need no bug spray because that's supposed to be provided through the wash. And I shouldn't need, especially if I'm getting the premium pack. Big shout out to E2 Premium. If I'm getting the premium package, I'm getting underbody wash, Armor All, clear coat, triple rainbow wash. When I come out, that thing ought to be glossing and it even dries off. But I got to come out of the machine, park my car, and grab the spray and wipe it down and get the rag and do this. You paying for a service and you ain't even getting the full service because you yourself have to finish shining your car up. But let me tell you what I do. When I don't have enough Armor All, I walk over there and get the Armor All bottle. Let's just say that Armor All bottle go with me. Don't y'all go report me. Please don't report me. I'm telling you right now, don't report me to the car wash people. I take, if my tires ain't clean right, if I ain't got enough Armor All, I go get me an Armor All bottle around the rack, wipe it down, open up the car, and sit it right in there. Every time. And I ain't saying I'm right, but I ain't saying I'm wrong either. Dwayne said, "Ooh, geez, that's about that treat meal that he waiting on." He said, "Oh, you can, oh yeah, well, yeah, okay, yeah. He said, don't make it. Dude, listen, I don't know, man, bro. You better hope. Listen, I hope I don't make you laugh. You can't break character. I know you're gonna be up in there squeezing. What do you mean? Wait, I'm telling the truth, Dwayne. If my tires don't come out looking wet and I got to go back and re-wipe them down, that bottle of Armor All come with me. No, I'm not stealing it. This is what I find out. It's in the monthly plan. That's all. It's in the bottle is there for I have part ownership. Okay. I have part ownership in Express Wash. How do I have ownership? I have a monthly membership. I have stock in the company. If I can go over there and get the bottle and add more, listen, I need to continue to add because there wasn't enough added to it. The bottle, listen, and the air freshener might come with me too. They got they got plenty of bottles. Yeah. I ain't listen, bro. I ain't lying to you, man. Listen, love the bottle. Yeah, the bottle paid for. It's in the subscription. And you know, I noticed, yeah, brother, the air freshener too. I'm just telling you, no lie. I noticed that the guy, maybe he must have seen me or something. Because the last time I went, I noticed he kept walking around. He kept he kept walking around looking like he was counting the bottles. So he looking at me. I'm looking at him. I'm looking for my bottle. Because I'm looking at my tires and I see now. Now listen, this is a thing that gets me. Y'all can laugh if you want to. This is the thing that gets me. I'm noticing that my rims on my truck, they still dusty. And I got to go wipe all them. Listen, that stuff supposed to be taken care of. I got the ultimate premium wash package. If I got to do all that stuff, I might as well get the simple wash for $8.99. I shouldn't have to pay $31 for all this unlimited this and I got to come out and I still got to clean my truck. Quentin Blandon. Premium package. Pause. Okay. Yeah. Pause. Yeah. If listen, every time I go, I don't care if I have 6-7 bottles in my truck. If when I go through that car wash, and I'm just being honest with you, and y'all need to start doing the same thing. Don't tell them I told you to do this. But when you go to that car wash and that car if you paying anything over $10, and on the sign it say this particular wash does tire shine, wheel clean. If your tires ain't shining or wheel cleaning like they should, go there and get you a bottle. Go there and squirt it down. I mean, wet it down. Wet. And just open up all your doors and just wet and just keep walking around. And then get the towel, clean it up, and then put the bottle right in your car and go home. Yep. 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 The guy be watching me though. He be watching me. He know I'm gonna take it. Matter of fact, now I do know that he'll say, "Hey, let me make sure I get your tire." Yeah, you better make sure you get them, doc, because I'm taking this diluted tire shine with me. He said, "Get your yeah." You know the towel's kind of cheap, but yeah, but I mean, shoot, they are making money. My whole point of this, they are making money off of your laziness not to want to clean your own vehicle. And like I said, we going through these car washes and stuff. If you get out and look at your car, because a lot of times people be in a rush, they don't really pay attention. You know, half your tires shining, half your car, you know, it's supposed to be spot-free rinse dry. You got spots on half of don't you're not getting paid the full services. If you would take a 5-gallon bucket, go to Lowe's or Walmart, buy you a 5-gallon bucket, some car cleaner, a brush, rag, or whatever, the tools you need. Everything you need may cost $50 to $75, and you got year-round access to free car wash at your own house. But we are paying them for our laziness, and they making money. TL said, I wash my own cars. Because listen, now I must say this. I've been knowing Brother TL for a long time. TL put the stank on the cars now. TL put the stank on the cars. I got to give it to you. Kelvin Randolph, what's going on, my brother? Ever since I known TL, what you had, TL? Was it a Maxima? Was it that black Maxima? TL used to pull up in the church. Tires look like oil, wet. Listen, TL was smooth. Now TL was quiet. TL had a nice little full little trim beard. TL was a player now. Don't let him fool you. TL was a smooth operator. Yep. There you go. He had the maximum on 20s. TL was smooth. Yeah. I got to give it to him. TL kept his ride clean. Hey, you know what, TL? Because I'm looking at everything, and I want y'all right now, analyze everything that you have subscription-wise. That's a monthly automatic draft subscription. And I'm not talking about your bills. I'm talking about just extra stuff, whether it's Apple Music, YouTube, this, that. Everything that you can do yourself or something that is a convenience for you. I want you to right now to take the time out and just think for 30 seconds of all the little $19.99 prescriptions here, the boom, boom, boom here. Add those monthly subscriptions up, and I guarantee you, those little things, if you really look at it, you be like, dang. You know what we're doing? We're taking income out of the house because of our laziness. Some stuff you need. Some people, they don't want to have no commercials doing their music thing, so they pay extra 10 to not, on my Pandora. I ain't gonna lie to you. Now, I don't like no commercials when I'm listening to Pandora. But the YouTube thing, you can pay where you can download it. Listen, man, I'm trying to tell you, there are ways to get around all this. You can't download the song or unless you pay this, or you can't download it. Oh, yes, it is. All I'm gonna tell you is type in Google. You can figure out how to get it. Just think about all the little convenient things that we call convenient in our lives that's subscription based. You be like, dang. You ever had a bill that you forgot you had? I need somebody to be a witness. You ever? How many of us got bills? You know, me and my, me and my wife be watching TV sometime, right? We be downstairs watching TV, and then we go to flip to the station that we used to watching, or I don't want to say the station, the app or the whatever, and we see it says either uh updated information needed to continue watching this particular, whether it's, I'm gonna just throw out whether it's a Hulu or Zulu or Roku, you know, and you be saying to yourself, because sometimes we have a lot of stuff on monthly subscription, so they already have your info, but when your expiration date on your card runs out, they need that new information. A lot of times you will forget you paying an extra $5.99 for the Hulu, a $7.99 for the BET Plus, a $12.99 for the ESPN this, a $6.99 for that, and you don't realize it until that bank info change. And when Zulu, Hulu, Julu, Fubu, Zulu, Kuchu, and all them go to get their money, and then they shut that bad boy off. Amazon, I'm talking about Netflix, all them. Yeah, we'll be sitting there. My wife would say, "What happened to the?" I'm like, "I don't know." She was like, "Oh, I got to update the information." Cause you know, sometimes when your credit card or something, where your bank said that somebody tried to tap into your account, so they just go ahead and shut you. How many of y'all done had that happen? Listen, I had this happen to me. My bank card, it expired, so I had to get another one. The bank information. So every place I got automatic payment list, I had to call and get it straight. Then somebody tried to, what they call it, they tried to infiltrate. I don't know if I purchased something online, and them jokers slick. They try to purchase stuff on your credit card or your bank card, something that you ain't gonna notice. They try to charge like $1 or $2, and they try to hit it. But if your bank good enough, your bank will catch it, and they'll want. My bank, I went and bought a dog one time. Yep, I'm gonna tell you this story. Went and bought a dog one time, but something told me to get gas before I went. I had like an hour drive to go get this dog, and but I had enough gas to get there. And when I got there, I was gonna get gas on the way back. When I bought the dog through it wasn't PayPal, it was something. But when I got the dog, somebody way in California all of a sudden got access to my, I didn't know this until I went to go get gas. Y'all know I went to go get gas and the thing kept saying insufficient fund or kept saying something. Um it was saying take card. It was telling the clerk to take the card. Cause I even went inside. Listen, my card work. I don't know why they take card. Something it was telling, and the clerk looked at me because whatever it was telling them was that the card was stolen or the card had been compromised. So I'm living. I'm on like not even a quarter tank of gas, and I got like an hour drive. I done got the dog though. The dog done took a dump in the cage. I got my car stank. I'm madder than dirt. Mad. I called the bank and the bank tell me, oh, there was a attempt to purchase something off your card once you made the. They said, well, did you purchase something for such and such price? I said, yeah, I just did. They said, well, immediately after that, there was another attempt to purchase something for like $1.99 all the way in California. So we shut your card off. I said, well, ma'am, I don't have no other card on me, and that's the only way I can get gas. I said, can you reactivate the card? Lady said, no, sir, we can't activate the card. I said, well, ma'am, I don't have it wasn't nothing they can do. Do y'all know by the grace of God, I got all the way back an hour away off of less than a quarter tank of gas, all the way back to Irmo. And when I went back, I had to go straight to the bank so I can get money. Now, luckily, they was able to make another card on the spot. Y'all like how I did that? Yeah. I was like, Lord have mercy. How was I gonna explain to somebody that I ran out? Because nobody, listen, I don't care what nobody don't believe you when you say you ran out of gas, or or your card, when people just think, oh man, he ain't got no money on that card. That happened to me when I went to buy some dog food one time. My bank sent me a new card because the other one was expiring, and I kept putting it in, and it was telling them take card, take card. Something telling, and the man said, "Listen, I don't know what's going on, but it's telling me to take your card, or the card ain't valid." So then I said, "Oh," and I looked in my wallet, and I still had the sticker on the other card that said, "Activate this card as soon as you get it." Would let me know. Then I looked at the expiration date, because I had the line held up. It was about 10 people waiting in line. I even activated the card in the line. Yeah, I know those folks is mad at me, but listen, my whole point is, make sure you get on top of your monthly subscriptions or your monthly bills, because there are bills. I can guarantee you there are things that you paying for that you probably don't even remember seeing on your bank statement. Because how many of us really go down bank statements now? Now me, I kind of keep. I'm always within $50 to $100 of where my money is in the bank, always. But how many of y'all itemize and go, which is a bad habit I need to break? I need to go back and start going line by line by line by line. Because there's a couple times I call my wife, I said, babe, what's this? Such and such. And she was like, huh? And it'd be a name, it's not the actual name of the thing that she or I had a subscription to, but it comes up as something else. And I called them a list. I don't know what this is. And they have to call it over. This is I'm gonna just make up a name. This is Apple something something. Oh yeah, this is Amazon something. It's I call them, hey, baby, oh yeah, okay, boom, boom. We listen, you, me, we be done forget what you paying for. Callan saying you are so true. Yeah. Keep in mind, and I'm getting ready to get out of here. We're gonna shut it down at 9 o'clock today. Keep in mind, I can guarantee you these little 10.99, 12.99, 6.99, 13.99, 39.99, 29.99. And then a lot of times, how about when you got these car wash subscriptions and you don't even take your car? You pay for the convenience, but you even too lazy, even though the car machine washing your car, you even too lazy to take the car, or your time is too occupied to take the car to get washed. Now, yesterday it was yesterday. I cut the grass, and I did TL. I was doing my edging. Man, TL, I got an edge about a 2-inch edge in between my cement and grass. I messed up, but it looked good because I had to go back, because I kept, I was trying to walk it, and I kept, how it is when you're edging. Man, on one side of my driveway, man, I got like a 2-inch, I got a canal on the side of my driveway. But it had done dug up so much dust. And I felt sorry for my neighbor across the street, because he actually washed his truck. I watched him wash. He got a grade ram. I got a black. He actually, he wiped that thing down. He put clear coat in it. Listen, and I started to go over there and give him $20 because I wasn't thinking. But after I cut the grass, after I cut the after I cut the grass, I pull out my blower. Listen, sir, I'm sorry, but I started blowing, and I'm talking about dust, and the wind picked up. Dust went everywhere. I had my headphones on. Dust went everywhere. I'm talking about dust, grass clippings, rocks, dust, leaves, and it was going everywhere except in my yard. It went all on his truck. It just, everything he did over there, he had to redo. I was like, by the time I realized, because he was outside still kind of wiping his truck down. When I looked up, I seen him. Lord forgive me. I seen him and his old lady just walking in the house. He kind of just put his head down and kept on going. And I was like, hey, that blow up. And then I thought about it. I said, dang, I done messed that man. And it was clean too. Now he might have thought I was doing it on purpose, because now his truck is nice. I think my truck is better. Of course, I'm supposed to think mine is better because we got the exact same truck. His just great. Listen, he had some wet on his wheels. Listen, but he ain't had no free Armor spray bottle in a truck like I got. He had to pay for his. I got monthly subscription. I got unlimited access to Armor glass cleaner and to baby powder air freshener. Beat that. Y'all can say what you want to say. Matter of fact, once I go close this out, if I got enough time, I'm gonna run up there before I go to church because I know, cause my truck dusty and my truck black, so all that dust, got on my truck too. I need to rinse it off, so I'm gonna go run through this free car wash and get it done. Yeah. But listen, guys, I just and I do apologize for those who may have tuned in earlier and my camera was acting up. I realized I had a lot of stuff going on in the background. A lot of apps was open. A lot of windows anyway was open in the background. I had to shut some things down. But yeah, but we talked about getting rid of the middleman today. We talked about the COVID-19. If my guy Dwayne is still on here, he's not a conspiracy theorist, but he considers the theory. And we always talk about when we get together, we talk about different aspects of like I tell people, I work out with the senior citizens every Friday out at the wellness center, and a lot of them have a bunch of underlying conditions, and they we back to wearing masks in there. One lady came in, she forgot her mask, she had her hand over her nose, and I was like, and I was just telling people, listen, regardless of what you believe about the COVID-19, that something is going on, whether it's COVID-19 or whether it's just another variation of the flu. And because, like I said, it's amazing how they keep telling us when the spike of a positive tests are going to come. They actually tell us, TL, the numbers are going to start back rising in September. What's been happening ever since September and October? Cases popping up again because they listen. I ain't saying it's a conspiracy theory, but it's another agenda to do something. I don't know what it is. I don't know what they're trying to do, but they're gonna want us to go back to full mass, full shutdown mode again. They already planning it. Now, for the couple of you that are on here, what do you think is the reason? What is the reason? Do you think it's I think it's planned, organized chaos. I think it's planned, organized, and again, I'm not gonna say that there is something going on. Now, me, I have the pleasure. This is the dynamics of me and my wife situation with work. I have the lovely situation of my job where I don't have to talk or see nobody all day, all week. I don't have to talk to nobody. I don't have to come in contact. I ain't got to worry about no 3 feet, no 6 feet away. Just me, my truck, the tank, and whatever silo I got to hook up to. Even when I turn in my paperwork, I can just put it on the desk, whether somebody in there or not. My wife, on the other hand, has to deal with people, hundreds, because of her job. We have two different scenarios of worrying about who's sick. I don't really have to worry about that on my job. My wife has to keep that in consideration because she's not only is she around a lot of people, but she's around kids that have to and I was telling somebody, because I hear a lot of time parents are sending their kids to whatever place and they may not be well. And I even say this when it comes to the homeless people. We say all the time, we need to get these homeless people off the street. But somebody tell me where the homeless people going. Because if they homeless, they ain't got nowhere to go. But back to the kids and the parents, especially if they're in a one-parent situation, if your child's sick and you have to stay home with your child and you can't go to work, what other alternative do these parents have but to send their child to school so they can go to work? What other alternative is it? We got 5 minutes before we come to an end. These are just some scenarios I'm throwing out there to y'all guys. It's real out here. It's real out here. You know, yesterday, and this is reference to the workout that we had out at the park. You know, we had a commemoration or a memorial. I don't want to say memorial, but we was remembering those. 'Cause we had, I said about maybe about 75 total, 100 people with some of the runners, but we had about 75 people out there working out and every. And at the end, we recognized those who survived the cancer, breast cancer. We even recognized, those who may have been a part of domestic violence, and we handed out some hats and stuff like that. And I was just thinking, man, you know, they say cancer and cancer treatment, and like I say, this is all conspiracy. Maybe you think it's conspiracy. It's just all money. It's all about money. They say there are cures, there are foods that can help you get rid of, but it's a major money. How many of y'all believe that? I can't get nobody to comment on this type of stuff. How many of y'all believe that the cancer is here because it makes money? How many of y'all believe that most of the sicknesses that we deal with are still around because it makes money? How many times have you heard such and such and such has found a cure to cancer, and you all of a sudden don't even hear about such and such no more? Y'all remember Dr. Sebi? Dr. Sebi, he really specified on, food is your medicine. That's one thing I can say about my fearless leader, Mr. Spoon. In his program at E2M, he doesn't believe in what I'm not gonna say he doesn't believe. He doesn't push only if your doctor recommends supplements as far as vitamins. He recommends it, but he wants you to pull your vitamins and your nutrition all from the food that you intake. Now, why isn't that a mass message across the whole world? You can get the nutrients that you need from the food that you eat. How come we the only country that got so many chemicals in all our vegetables and all our meats? Now they making fake meat, but you got Russia. They giving land to people in other countries so they can raise their food naturally. Our country taking land from people so they can raise food chemically. They actually laugh and say we over here eating stuff that's not good for our bodies, and we getting fatter and weaker and slower, while the other countries are getting stronger because they eating wiser, they eating healthier. We got 1 more minute, guys, and we getting ready to get out of here. Listen, I appreciate y'all, man. This is we are coming to the end of the show. I don't want to hold y'all any longer than at 9 o'clock. Like I said, I had to get ready for myself. Listen, I do appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all, man. And like I said, I apologize for earlier. We had to shut the live down and start back over. I had a lot of stuff running in the background. And, bless you, mama. No, excuse me, auntie. Bless you, auntie. bless you. Appreciate you. Yeah. Mike. We didn't have a lot of other before. Mr. Tucker, Christina, thank you. Pauline, happy birthday, Miss Pugh. Appreciate everybody. Everybody. Cover Randolph. Quentin Landon, Brother Dwayne, I appreciate you, man. Very man, appreciate you. But it's time to go. I gotta get ready for break. I hope y'all guys listen join me next week. I promise that it'll be a better situation for us. I will be blessed. But until next time, take care of yourself. Health is your wealth. All right. And remember the 3 D's of life. You need everything that you need. Discipline, determination. Wait a minute. I don't know why I keep forgetting discipline, determination, and my wife was laughing. Discipline, dedication, and determination. All right. I'm gonna come back with something about that. All right. One love, everybody. I love you.